All right, here's my new top 10 after week 1 of the college football season. At number 10, Florida State jumps in there. How about that huge win over Alabama? The combination of their new offensive coordinator, Gus Malzahn, and their quarterback, Castellanos, was tremendous. Their run game opened up. They ran it all over Alabama. Their defense looked fast and physical. I was very impressed with Florida State. They jump all the way into the top 10. That's clearly a contender in the ACC. A loser in week 1, but still a team that I'm not worried about. Notre Dame is at number 9. I liked the way that CJ Carr, their young quarterback, answered the bell late in that game against Miami. I still like their defense. I still think they'll be able to run the football really well. It just now puts some pressure on their game against A&M here in the coming weeks. Clemson also lost, staying in my top 10 at number 8. That was a tremendous game against LSU, and LSU in a lot of ways was the most complete team in the country in week 1 of the season. Clemson was right there driving late to tie the game. That's a team that I still think is an elite team. They need to fix some things on that offensive line moving forward. Miami gets the big win over Notre Dame. They jump up to number 7. Now, what we saw in previous years from Miami was that Mario Cristobal was building an elite roster, but that roster didn't really know how to win big games. They didn't, in particular, know how to beat top 10 teams. Now, they get that done in large part due to the fact that they've got this experienced quarterback. At number 6, it's Texas. Again, I know they lose. It's on the road against the defending national champions, and I still think this is the worst that Arch Manning is going to play because he's going to learn from this. Let's not forget it was his first road start as a college football player. That is a tough thing to do, and if you take the name off of his back and lower the expectations just a little bit, you'll start to realize that there shouldn't be any panic around Austin, Texas. In fact, for me, zero panic about Texas. Georgia is at 5. Didn't see him play anybody. I still think that's an elite team. Oregon, same exact thing. Didn't play anybody. Still think it's an elite team, and Dante Moore looked good in the snaps that we saw. Penn State is experienced, in particular at quarterback. We know they're going to be right there. I can't wait to see them play someone like Oregon, which they will, to open up Big Ten play later in September. LSU gets the giant win. And the question about Brian Kelly, in particular in openers, and about the defense coming in with that rebuilt transfer portal defense, they were terrific. In a lot of ways, the most complete team in college football. They're my number 2 team. And Ohio State, they're my number 1 team. Ohio State is the defending national champion. They beat the number 1 team in the country, and they rolled off their 5th straight consecutive top 10 win. With a new quarterback, with all those new faces, that defense was absolutely tremendous for Matt Patricia, their defensive coordinator. So the Buckeyes are number 1 for me.